to talk about the effect workers' compensation may have on both short-term disability benefits and long-term disability benefits. Now, there are a number of areas where short-term and long-term disability benefits interact with a workers' compensation case. If an individual is injured on the job, they may be eligible for both short-term disability benefits and then long-term disability benefits while they are receiving workers' compensation benefits. These are two separate things. Short-term and long-term disability benefits are a policy that an individual can have or an employer can have for one of their employees that covers the injured individual while they're out of work. Now, it does not necessarily have to be a work-related injury for that person to receive long and short-term disability benefits. However, they do have to be injured on the job if they're going to be receiving workers' compensation benefits. So as you can see, there is an interaction between workers' compensation and long and short-term disability benefits. Now, a few things. First, the workers' compensation rate may be lessened by the amount an individual is receiving in short or long-term disability benefits or vice versa. For example, if someone is receiving $500 per week in workers' compensation benefits and they are receiving an additional $500 per week in short-term disability benefits, one or the other carrier may choose to reduce the amount of benefits so the injured individual is not receiving the maximum in both instances. Now, this also comes into play when an individual resolves their workers' compensation case. In Georgia, there is a large percentage of insurance companies that require the injured worker to resign their position as part of a workers' compensation settlement. And this may have a direct effect on your long and short-term disability benefits because you have to remain employed to receive the long and short-term disability benefits. And if you resign from your position as part of a workers' compensation claim, you may no longer be eligible for short and long-term disability benefits. Therefore, it is very important to consult the policy and your attorney to make sure that you are not waiving any of those rights when you settle your workers' compensation claim. Another aspect of the interaction between workers' compensation benefits and short and long-term disability benefits is through Social Security disability insurance. Many long and short-term disability policies require the injured individual to apply for SSDI. If this is the case, it could have an effect on the workers' compensation claim because the State Board of Workers' Compensation, upon any settlement, has to take into consideration the interests of Social Security. And that means that money has to be set aside in a workers' compensation case if an individual is receiving Social Security disability benefits or is likely to receive Social Security benefits in the future. This is another area you should talk to an attorney about. If you have any questions about workers' compensation or how workers' compensation interacts with short and long-term disability benefits, please do not hesitate to contact us here at Gerber and Holder. Thank you.